Peace. It's Equality Fragrances coming to you from PG County, Maryland. Welcome to my cipher. A cipher is a person, place, a thing within my circumference. The understanding of my cipher is peace. For all those new to the channel and those who have been supporting me since day one, I humbly appreciate all your support, all your comments on my videos. It goes a long way. So don't forget to like, continue to comment, and share the video to anybody you think might enjoy my content. With that being said, come on in, sit down, and let's build. Today, I'm going to be giving you my full review on a fragrance that nobody talks about. This is a fragrance that is my favorite pickup of 2020. It is the best release, in my most humble opinion, from 2020. This fragrance is seductive, alluring, intoxicating. Performance is up there. Scent trail is absolutely mesmerizing. This comes from the house of Les Indemodables, and that's Vanille Havane. So we're going to get into it. What does this smell like? How does it perform? Does it transition? Is it worth the price that it's going for? We'll get into that. Let's talk about what's in this fragrance. So you're going to get some rum, some tobacco, some chocolate powder, some floral notes, some dried fruits, some amber, some leather. I just read off a whole bunch of notes for people who are new to the game. What does that even mean to you? It means absolutely nothing. So let me just get down to what this smells like, because that's what's important. What you get here is a very good 15-year Caribbean cask rum fragrance where you can taste the dried apricots, the plums, oftentimes, sometimes cherry. You can taste it. It's smooth. And then you have a nice infused vanillic cigar with that. That's also a little chocolatey. Maybe a Drew Estates Cuba Cuba if you ever tried that cigar. And you're doing that while later on setting in your car with nice leather seats. Maybe a Mercedes-Benz AMG. That's what this smells like. This is rich, it's dense, and absolutely phenomenal composition. In the opening, as I said, it can be described, if I was going to describe it to a frag head, what it smells like, it's very similar to Enigma's Roja Dove Enigma or Creation E, depending on where in the world you get this from. It's Enigma if this came from Europe, and it's Creation E if you got it in the United States. This is the Parfum Cologne version. They have a Parfum version of this fragrance as well. Don't let anybody fool you. The Parfum version is superior to this. It's not even a hard choice for me. When you smell the Parfum, you smell it side by side. Are they similar? Yes, but the Parfum version is richer, denser, a little bit heavier, smoother in my most humble opinion. This is a little bit brighter. It's a little bit zingy, almost zesty up top, which the Parfum version doesn't have. But is this a bad fragrance? No. For 100 ml, you can get this for $250 and below. For the Parfum version, you're going to pay, what, the 300s, 350s, give or take, unless you find somebody selling it for a deal, which would be crazy. Other than that, this is still a great fragrance, a great alternative if you don't want to fork that money up to get that. But what you get in here is it's resinous. This is bright. Hennessy and Coke, tobacco, some benzoin, a little resinous, a little creamy, woody. That's what you get out of this fragrance. You get that same nuance, but add chocolate. Does it work? Hell yeah, it does, man. Phenomenal. This is just so delicious. Not only do you get that boozy effect, which is almost mouth-watering, but you get that chocolate effect to it. Excuse me. That just takes this composition to the next level. And then as that transitions, it gets ambery. And I'm talking transitions later on, like hours later. It gets a little leathery, ambery, slightly boozy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Now, you might be asking me, why would I want to walk around smelling like rum and coke and tobacco? It's a great question. Well, there's a reason the alcohol industry is $1 billion industry. There's a reason why studies have been done, like when you walk into a club and the smell of alcohol in the air has it deals with your endorphins and makes you, it's just almost enchanting. That's why you want to wear this, and why you want to smell like this. What seasons would you wear this? Well, that's another difficult question for me, because I believe most fragrances are more situational than they are seasonal. Now, situations and seasons can oftentimes blend each other together, but more situational. So let me explain. I would say this is a great fall, maybe winter fragrance. Now, don't mean I'm gonna wear this at a 5-year-old's birthday party in the winter. It don't mean I'm walking into a religious synagogue or church or whatever a mosque or whatever you into, smelling like this. I wouldn't want to go to a important business meeting smelling like this. I would love to go to happy hour smelling like this. I would love to smell like this on a date. I would love to smell like this if I'm hanging out at the bar. I would love to smell like this at a cigar lounge. Situational. So that's why I feel, it's a good situational fragrance. Of course, one would say fall and winter, but I can see this being worn summer nights. Just turn down the sprays for whatever's going to work for you. So that's my recommendation for that. Is it masculine or feminine? Well, that's my third tough question, because I believe all fragrances are unisex. Masculine and feminine when it comes to fragrances is just a marketing tool. It really means nothing. My philosophy is, if you smell it, you like the way it smells, wear it. There are really, really masculine fragrances that are really woody or like stank oody. I wouldn't dare put on my skin. So does that mean I'm not wearing masculine fragrances and not every feminine fragrance, because I hate to know the jasmine, I would also put on my skin? I would rather smell my lady wearing that. So it really comes down to what works for you and how it performs on your skin. A traditionalist would probably say this leans more masculine, but it doesn't mean a woman can't wear this and smell absolutely lovely, especially with that chocolate note. Man. So I would say that. Where you can get this from, I normally don't really tell people where to buy stuff from, because I'm in no working partnerships with distributors. But you can get this from Lucky Scent or from the company. It's going to run you about $265 for a 50 ml. Now, you'll say, is it worth it? Absolutely. It's mine. I paid for it. Nobody sends me anything. So clearly, it's worth it for me. To me, this is underpriced. This could be, after smelling it, living with it, experiencing it, this could easily be a $300 fragrance, and I wouldn't buy the eye. I'd be like, oh, okay, makes sense. So for $265, it's underpriced. If you find somebody selling it cheaper, buy it up. They are losing it. I don't know why they would do that. I have no idea why they would do that. But this is phenomenal. Be sure, as people get hip to this, it's going to sell out. I checked earlier before I decided to upload this video, and I believe that this is on back order at Lucky Scent. So when that's going to be filled, I don't know. Leave your email. I'm sure they'll notify you when it's back in stock. Other than that, that's my full review of this fragrance. It is a stunner. The best release from 2020. I don't care if it's designer. I don't care if it's niche. This indie, get into indie, explore indie fragrances. You will be blown away. I'm telling you, man. So with that being said, if you have any questions for me, don't forget to follow me on IG and send me a message. Sometimes I miss some of the comments because of the way the alerts work for YouTube. If a lot of people comment, sometimes you just miss some of those comments. But I try to reply to every comment or everybody who takes the time out of their day to watch my videos and comment. So I'm not going to belabor the point. I'm going to leave you the way I greeted you. And that's in the universal language of peace.